It's abundantly clear that the things that make you feel rich in life are not the things that you can buy with money. It's things that we all crave on a soul level and things that we can all allow ourselves to tap into.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding.
Hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm so grateful that you are here. Today, I want to talk about what truly makes you rich in life. Like, I've seen so many reels about people like viewing epic scenery, like they're traveling and they're seeing something epic for the first time and they're like rich in life because I get to see this with my own eyes. Or maybe it's a picture of them outside with their family and they're like rich in life because I get to do this every day or whatever it is. And I just love to see it because that is something that I have truly realized on my 35 years here on earth, and especially these past few years as I've been deep in motherhood and just like evolving and learning and growing so much, is that many of us have so many of the things in our life that we were wishing and dreaming for and wanting to manifest for so long. And you get that thing and you just kind of like get used to it and move on. And maybe you have moments where you're appreciative, but it's just so easy to get caught up in that chase. Like, again, it's been ingrained in us from a very young age, just due to the nature of our society, to chase the shiny things like monetary richness and flashy things like the big house and the big car. And there's nothing inherently wrong with those things, but I think we've seen enough stories to know that like chasing just that does not make you happy. So what I'm really wanting to do in this conversation is just open up the dialogue of what makes you feel rich in life, because I think we're all rich in life in our own way. And the cool thing is that you get to define what that means to you, and you get to decide and really feel into what makes you feel rich in life. And here's the really cool thing. The more you tune into that energy of being rich in life, you are going to be in such a beautiful state of being and state of consciousness and radiating out such a magical energy that you do become a magnet for the things that you still want to manifest in your life. And I don't want to like demonize wanting big flashy things. I really don't, because I think even if you are in a spot where you have a lot of the things that you want, we came here to create. We came here to experience. And it's totally normal and to be expected to continue to have desires and to want to manifest different things, whether that is a family or a partner or a job or a career or a business or a vacation or an experience. Whatever it may be, your health, we came here to desire different things. But I think what really harms us is when we don't like sit and savor and appreciate and enjoy where we're currently at. It always comes back to being present. So I just want to list off some things that make me feel rich in life. And again, it hopefully encourages you to come up with your own list. Maybe I bet we will share a lot of the same things, but really reflect on the things that you have in your life. And again, this is going to raise your vibration and raise your energy so much by being in this appreciation. So here's some things that make me feel rich in life. Number one, and I feel like this should be at the top of all of our lists, is our health. Health is wealth. I don't know who came up with that saying, but it is so true. And we take this for granted so much until you get sick. And then you're like, why did I like take all those days where I felt good for granted? But just feeling good, not being sick, having a body that is functioning majorly properly. Like, of course, we might have little aches and pains here and there, but like majorly, if your body is functioning day to day, what a beautiful gift. That makes us rich in life. Truly, that is worth all the money in the world. And people pay lots of money to get health. So health is wealth. So just like take a moment, honestly, like place your hands on your body and just say, thank you. Thank you, body, for doing so much every single day automatically to keep me alive. I've been trying to practice that with my kids. Like, we'll say, thank you, body, especially when I'm like changing their diaper or something. I'm like, thank you, body, for getting rid of the waste. Or like when we're eating and we're giving ourselves like nutritious food, which we try to do most of the time. But again, that balance, we're like, thank you, body, for digesting this delicious and nutritious food. And I just feel like that's such a fun habit to get into. Being a mom has really helped me go back to some of the habits I have and like want to incorporate new ones so that they can take with them. Hopefully this gives them like a deep appreciation for their body. But just take a minute to say thank you, body, for all that you do, because truly being healthy makes me feel so rich in life. Another thing that makes me feel rich in life, of course, my family, like my immediate family, my supportive husband. Right now, I'm looking at him. He's putting mulch in our yard right now. He is so handy and like such a like go-getter and wanting to go do things. This isn't a video about me like bragging about my husband, but like just all the things I'm so appreciative of him for. He is so savvy with money. Like he just is always like researching credit card points and like how to get the best deal. I've learned so much from him in that aspect. He's always supportive of what I want to do. Like truly such a gem. Again, I feel like it's something we can just, I don't want to say get used to, but like especially if your parents get caught up in other stuff because you're so busy, and a lot of times parenting can be really hard on relationships. And of course we've experienced that as well, but like I'm so appreciative of my relationship with Steven. That is one of my greatest gifts in this life, and I never want to take that for granted. And with my family, of course, my kids. You know, with both of these, you can feel two things at the same time. You can feel so grateful and so overwhelmed, and that has been me, of course, in motherhood, and especially since having 2 kids. I have been so overwhelmed and also so grateful and so in awe. Like sometimes I look at them and I'm like, my body created both of you. Like that is amazing to me, and that their souls chose me to be their mom. Like I try not to take that for granted, and I try to, without being a perfectionist about it and without having anxiety about it, which is not always easy to do, just like not take that role lightly and show up for them the best way that I can. I know this can be such an overwhelming stage, and it is an overwhelming stage for me sometimes, but like the experiences I get, the lessons that they've taught me, how they're teaching me to slow down and be present and just like reevaluate all the things that I think and feel in this life, man, a priceless gift, truly priceless, and definitely makes me feel so rich in this life to be their mom. Another thing is my home, and like we don't live in a big flashy house at all. Actually, after we moved into this house, I like have moments where I'm like, should we have like kept looking? Like, was this the right house? And I think that was just my stories coming in, because now being in this house for like 2.5 years, ever since we came back from Arizona, that whole journey, this house is perfect. There are so many things that I absolutely adore about this house, and it's just perfect for this stage. And again, I feel like that's a common story we can always get in, like, oh, but eventually we want to get a bigger house, like that chasing mentality and not enjoying like the current house you're in. I have a sign that I'll put up here that I put on my letterboard saying, grow where you're planted. And I just love that saying so much, because it's a great reminder to be present in this season. And I feel like Steven and I have always kind of been that way. Like we're dreamers too, which I love. I love being a dreamer, and I don't want to get rid of that part of me. Honestly, it's not a bigger house that I want. I want a travel trailer again, or an RV that we can travel in part-time, but that's a different story. But also just enjoying the house that we're in so much. I want to make a few more videos about making it a little bit more cozy and whimsical. I mean, my house is pretty like witchy already. I have a tour of the witchy parts of my house already on this channel, but I want to keep like investing into our house. Like we redid our master bathroom, we're going to redo the other bathroom, but just like looking at different parts of our home and like asking myself, can I make this like a little bit more cozy for myself, or areas that I use a lot, how can I make this a space that I want to use more? But the baseline of that is that I'm so grateful for this home. It keeps us safe. It's a spot for us to come back to and relax and be cozy and comfy and play. It has so many beautiful parts for my kids to play, like a basement for them to go and play in the backyard. Chef's kiss. I love it so much. Are there things I would change? Of course. My closets keep getting smaller. I would love to have like more privacy in the backyard. Our garage doesn't connect to the house. But the things that I love about this house totally outweigh the things I don't love. that leads me right into the next things that make me feel rich in life. Honestly, getting outside and feeling the sunshine, not to be understated. Like, it makes me think back to my podcast, which go and check out. If you didn't know, this is a new format where I'm combining like me sitting down, talking like I'm recording a podcast, and also incorporating clips from like a vlog. I'm combining the two. But if you go back and listen to previous interviews for my podcast, I used to ask everyone their favorite alignment activity, which those are just activities that make you feel like time and space aren't even passing. Like you're just so in the moment. You're so like in the zone, basically. And when I would ask people this question, almost every single answer involved nature in some way. And I just found that so beautiful because it's true. When we're outside immersed in nature, like you just can't really describe it. It is a magical feeling. And talk about abundance, right? Being rich in life and being abundant. Oh my goodness, nature is so abundant. Look how many leaves and branches are on a tree, and look how massive trees are. Or when you're in a forest, how the sheer amount of vegetation and critters and animals, like it's just mind-blowing how abundant they are. And they don't rush it. They take their time, and they're not like showy about it, right? Like they're not like, oh my gosh, I have all these leaves. Or maybe they are, we just can't tune into their voice. And it makes me so sad too. People keep cutting down trees in our neighborhood, and we live in a very like established neighborhood with so many beautiful old trees. And I'm like, stop doing that. I'm going to dress up as the Lorax and go around and be like, I speak for the trees. Stop cutting down trees.
I'm the Lorax, guardian of the forest.
But the other day on our walk, we just walked around and like touched the trees, hugged the trees, said hello to the trees. And honestly, that makes me feel so rich in life. Oh, and one other thing that I forgot to talk about that makes me feel so freaking abundant in this life is travel and experiences. Give me experiences over things anytime. We aren't doing as much travel in this stage of life, but I know that it will come back around and we'll do more of it. We're still doing some. It's just not as frequent as it used to be. And that is okay, because when I get to do it now, it's even more special. And sharing it with our kids is like another level of fulfillment with travel, even though it can be crazy. But yes, experiences over things, going new places, doing new things, trying a new skill, trying a new food, meeting new people. All of those things expand me and make me feel so freaking rich in this life. Another thing that makes me feel like I've won the lottery is just having time for things like this, filling my bucket, pursuing my passions. Not to be understated, I think that is so important for our overall soul health, is to fuel your passions. I've talked about that many times, but it makes me feel so rich in life. And sometimes I have to stop and think, of course, like there are other things that I'd love to manifest. You can check out my vision board if you want to know what I'm trying to manifest this year, which is crazy. I've already manifested so many of those things, and it's like only the first quarter of the year. So I'm excited to share that at the end of the year, like how all these things did manifest. But I think honestly, a big part of that is me tuning into this energy, being so appreciative of what I do have in my life. And right now, I'm so grateful that I have little pockets throughout my day where I can sit down, talk with all of you, share my heart, share my message, share things that I feel like humanity and this world needs right now. And I know a lot of people are talking about these things, and I love that. I feel like more and more people are remembering the little things in life, and it just makes me so happy to be on here. It really, like, this is my alignment activity, is creating videos like this, having these conversations, whether it's through this platform or just with my friends. I love having deep conversations, so thanks for letting me have a deep conversation with all of you. All right, it's abundantly clear that the things that make you feel rich in life are not the things that you can buy with money. It's not the monetary things. It's the internal feelings and the little moments like this, sitting outside, enjoying the sunshine and the beautiful weather. It's the moments where I slow down and connect with my intuition, or have a deep conversation with a loved one, or the moments of stillness and slowness. It's things that we all crave on a soul level, and things that we can all allow ourselves to tap into. This is my homework for you if you're watching. Make a list. This is like kind of like an alignment list, but not really. It can be your rampage of appreciation, like Abraham Hicks talks about. Get out your phone, get out the notes app, like don't get to social media. So maybe you do just want a pencil and paper, but you can't do it on your phone if you want to. And just list as many things as you can that make you feel so rich and abundant in this life. Such a powerful practice and thing to come back to again and again and again, because we forget and we can get caught up in the chase, and that's okay. But you have the power of where you put your focus and your energy and your perspective, so you can always come back to this energy of what makes you feel rich in life. So thank you so much for being here in this video. I'm so appreciative of every single one of you, your time and energy, like I said. If you are new here, please hit subscribe, because I have new videos like this a couple times a month. Sometimes they're vlog/podcasts like this. Other times it's me sharing my travels. Other times it's me doing lots of different things. It's quite a hodgepodge over here, but we're always centering it around what it means to live an aligning, fulfilling, and present life. Lots of deep chats, seasonal living, a little witchy. That's my vibe. Please share this video with anyone that you think would love to hear this message as well. Let me know down in the comments what makes you feel rich in this life. I would love to hear things that you have manifested that maybe you just forgot to be appreciative for. And that's okay that we forget, but we can always choose to remember. So I'm sending you all so much love, all the highest vibes, and I will see you in the next video.
Sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same?